Tuesday tip of the day, just the tip. So today's tip of the day would be don't forget about pin 1. The reason I say that is especially on these A-Bus 7240s, pin 1 can be tricky, and also it's just the extreme angle that you've got to pick up to lift pin 1, especially if it's really low. You got to lift that up quite high versus all the other ones in the back. You rely on the hook to do that, but in the front, you really got to come up, quite high. It just feels over exaggerated, and I'm not trying to pick this lock. I'm just trying to show you guys, like, versus here, you can be lifting a pin in the back quite high, but the more you get to the front, the more the angle kind of drops down, and the more that you're going to need to. Well, it's just my nature. As soon as I stick a pick in something, I feel like I should be trying to pick it open. Oh, well, it was picked, but that fell out. Anyway, so don't forget pin 1. Sometimes you got to lift it up, and the pick motion is more exaggerated up. So to lift it higher, you really got to lift it. Another little note that I'm going to do today, I'm going to give a shout out to this guy here on Reddit. Go over there and hit him up real quick. He posted today. He's getting into live picking, and he already went through some masters, maybe a number 1, maybe a number 3, and maybe a master of 140, and he's asking for what other locks would be good. I suggest the A-Bus 7240. That's a little bit of a step up than this lock. This one would probably be an easier one to go for. That's the A-Bus 5550. Has a little bit more of an open keyway. And then go ahead and get yourself American 5200, American 1100. And tip of the day is don't forget about pin 1. And as you're working through the lock, if you're not finding anything, go back to pin 1. Sometimes it's just hung up, and sometimes it needs to be raised a little bit higher. And the nice thing is you can look down the keyway and see it. So that's that, guys. That's your tip of the day. Thanks for tuning in. Aloha.